Shunpeita Yamashita. Let's touch on him
Yeah.
because, I think without Roki Sasaki in the league, Yamashita is easily the most talented pitcher. I mean, in terms of like future ceiling in Major League Baseball, for instance, 96 to 98 on the fastball. He's touched 100. He does have these like lingering back issues, which is always a little bit scary, but he's healthy right now and he's pitching in spring. I saw him throw against a KBO team last week, and he looked electric as always. He climbs the ladder with that four seamer. Early last year, he really struggled with the command. He was like behind the count all the time, kind of like Blake Snell's early season struggles in 2024, where it's just like he's behind the count so much, and then he's forced to come in the zone,
Yeah.
and they just kind of sit on him, and then he was getting crushed at times, had to get sent down to the farm to work on some things, but got called back up, and his last 2 months were just disgusting. I mean, it was 40% strikeout rate for the last 2 months of the season.
That's
Working
just
on a
unheard
changeup
of.
as
Yeah.
well. But yeah, what do you think of Shunpeita Yamashita's 2025?
Yeah, so working on the change, I hope he gets to like a changeup or something like that. I think he threw one last year, which was interesting. Overall, I just don't think you see the whiff rates that you see on a fastball like his in NPB. Like
Yeah.
we talk about like Roki Sasaki and like his fastball whiff rate is not as good because guys are like sitting on the fastball and trying to foul pitches off, or at least this is what I believe is part of the issue with Sasaki in terms of whiff rate and just like getting swings and misses. Same with like Miyagi, like you just don't see the velo. Takahashi has a really, really good fastball, but like you don't see the whiff rates that you see from a guy like Yamashita. I mean, 25% whiff rate on a fastball is just absolutely absurd in a league like NPB where a lot of hitters foul off fastballs with two strikes. And I mean, a 19% put away rate is like disgusting too. Like it's above average. And I think the fastball good. Like kind of like throw this fastball curveball if guys can handle his fastball and you almost have to sit on a pitch and you're just guessing at that point. And I think that's what makes him like special. I think the problem is, and I think Snell's a really good point to bring up. Some in the zone. I think Snell's command is like plus, even maybe 70, like double plus. He chooses to like almost be fine with his pitches sometimes and miss. I don't think Yamashita has the same like
Yeah.
command. He's basically just spraying pitches, but his stuff is so elite that he can like spray the zone and get away with it and still get a 25% whiff rate on his fastball when guys are like sitting on it because he has two other pitches that are just absolutely disgusting and he can like throw them basically anytime he wants. It'll be really interesting to see if he adds like a cutter or a slider or just something like hard glove side. But he honestly doesn't even need it because those three pitches are just that good. So yeah, in terms of talent, he's the best. It's tough. It's tough to beat that high vert fastball with that much velo and then just a disgusting breaking ball off of it. I think he could throw those two pitches and like just dominate hitters, and then he has a split that's like really, really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm with you. I think he's talent wise the best, and so he probably fits in like the top five somewhere. The back stuff is a little bit worrying, but maybe it's not as bad as it seems. I know that I think Devin Williams has dealt with some back issues as well, so it's not like it's an uncommon thing. But I just hopefully he can stay healthy and pitch. And I don't think we're gonna see him for a while in terms of making the move to MLB soon. But I think he's got the highest upside and the biggest talent outside of now that Roki Sasaki's left.
Yeah, he to me definitely feels like a guy that's going to be a $300 million man in like 3 years
Yeah.
time. Um,
And if he's
when
not,
it,
it's like 200, 250. Like
yeah,
he's definitely going to make money.
yeah, the arm talent's unreal. And, whenever I'm kind of near him in person, I'm always just kind of impressed at his build. I mean, he's so like sturdy. He gets bigger. He put on like 10 pounds last year too. And when he's wearing number 11 on the mound, it's just like he feels like NPB era Shohei Ohtani a lot of the times when I'm
Yeah.
watching him. Yeah, if he adds like a horizontal pitch, like you said, like a slider or a sweeper or cutter, I think that could take him to the next level, but he doesn't need that right now. I was glad that Lance Brzezowski got on him over the winter. So he was talking about, his just sick, like the vert and the whiff rates on the fastball,
Yeah.
like you said. Um, I think a lot of people are going to be, impressed at Yamashita even more this season just because, results based, yeah, last year, first half of the season, it was an ERA in the six range, right? So people are like, oh, what happened? He won Rookie of the Year in 2023. He's falling off. He's like, people I've even seen, he's like, oh, he's the new Shintaro Fujinami, right? It's just like you got to believe in the talent. It's going to come through. I just think Shunpeita Yamashita is so sick. And he's in my opinion, he's the most fun pitcher to watch in NPB right now.